Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Hobby Hangout video. Well, it feels like this update is just right around the corner, so I thought today, let's talk about it. What's going to be coming with it? What are we speculating that's going to come with it? How can you prepare for it? And just make sure you are exactly ready to go for this next update so you can get the ball rolling as soon as it comes out. Now, guys, I do want to start out this video just by saying that this is only speculation. These aren't promises as to what's coming out of on the new update, but this is based off of all the information that I have that's been floating around in the Discord. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look into it and take a look at the announcement that I'm basing a lot of this information off of. If y'all can see the screen right here, this is off of the development news. This was posted about 2 weeks ago, I believe, on June 30th. And we'll just take a look at the development news side. So sounds like they're wrapping up some things behind the scenes, and the first thing they're taking a look at here is the level cap increase. The current level cap is level 40. They're boosting it from level 41 to level 46, so level 46 will be the new highest level that you can achieve in the game. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Quality of life improvements. That'll be good to see. New animation system. Sounds like they might be slowly creeping in the Diamond Tank and Plasma Mammoth. That'll be interesting. And the last thing I want to take a look at here is going to be the friends and guilds. It sounds like those things are coming right around the corner. So let's talk about it. The first thing I want to talk about here is going to be guilds. Guilds are going to be super important, and there's already a ton forming. So I think the first thing that you should do to prepare for this update is find a guild. If you're not in a guild already, there are plenty that are circulating through the Discord. They have their own Discords. I myself am in P-War. If you have any interest in P-War, please just hit me up. I'm very active in the Discord, and I'm also going to be leaving my in-game username in the description below. I would love for you to add me as a friend, but P-War is a good option. I've also been given permission to talk about BNAP's guild. He's going to be starting his own. He's a fellow YouTuber. It's going to be PSC. I will leave BNAP's information down below. Also, Gunvy has given me his information as well. He's in Morgan's Mammoths, and his information will be below as well. Guys, let's take a look about guilds here real quick. My one recommendation before getting into this new update is try and make sure that you have 12.7 million gold. Now, I know 12.7 million gold sounds oddly specific, and like a lot, and it is frankly a lot. But the reason I'm talking about that is because there are guild levels. Guild levels go from level 1 all the way to level 80, and to have a max guild level, it costs you 1.2 billion gold. But that's between 100 members, right? Um, so at max level 80, which is where you want to get really quickly, you have 100 guild members in. You have a 25% XP boost across everything. And here's a kicker, you also have a 10% SP boost. This will make ranking up those units that much faster. So guys, again, go check out the Discord. Go find a guild that suits your play style. There's so many of them out there. I'll be making an additional video that kind of goes over them a little bit more in detail. And if you want to rep your guild, if you want to have your guild featured on Hobby Hangout, shoot me a Discord ping or leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure to feature your guild in the next video. But yeah, guys, make sure try and start finding a home, or take a chance and make your own guild. It's a super fun experience. It makes the game, it helps build a community around the game. I love it so much. I am super excited for guilds, and I really hope this comes out in the next update. So again, find your home, find your guild. I would highly recommend that. Now, let's talk about what I think is a must-have completed for the new update. These are my must-haves here, right? So, first and foremost, it's pretty basic. Complete all the previous missions except for the Bazooka Squad training mission. And that is going to be this mission right here, the Ancient Weapons and Hoki Religions mission. This is a mission that just costs nanopods. The Bazooka Squad, it's a good unit. You can get better non-nano units right now, in my opinion, but it doesn't have anything that follows after it, so it's not necessarily worth doing right now. If you want to do it, that's fine, but make sure you get all the other missions done, and make sure you're at level 40 with max XP so you can rank up to level 41 almost immediately. Now, the next thing I'd recommend is make sure you have a good formation of troops that are ranked up pretty well, that you feel like you can regularly take out um, level 40 formations, whether that be rebels, silver wolves, naval, etc. Just make sure you feel comfortable at level 40, right? You know, if you're still having a really hard time with these formations, uh, just play around with it. You can reach out to me, ask the Discord for help. We can obviously help you out, but make sure you're getting comfortable with the battles that are available to you now. And I do have some unit recommendations for free to play players if you want to check out some of my other videos on the channel. And then the last thing that I'd recommend, specifically for Navy here, if you're free to play, make sure you have Raptor class battleships, baby groupers, and buoys ready for promotion. So for Raptor class battleships and baby groupers, make sure to have those ready for R4, and for buoys, make sure to have those ready for R3, because at level 45 for buoys, you can get those all the way up to R6, I believe, and then at level 46, you'll unlock R4 for Raptor class and baby groupers. Those will be a game changer. And guys, if you're spending nanos, and I would recommend getting an M10 or two, make sure to have those ready for R4 as well. So once you hit 46, you can promote them. Now, lastly, here's my recommended but not necessary guide for being ready for this update. My first one's going to be make sure that you have 10 vials ready so you can start training chem units immediately. What I mean by this is if you take a look here, I'm maxed out on chem vials. You can get these by defeating the random rebel encounters down in the southern frontier. So if you go to world map and you go down to the southern frontier and you scroll down a little bit more to the heartland, you will have these random rebel encounters that you can fight, and they have a random drop chance for those vials. Those vials are very important, and they're going to be very important for that level 41 to 46 mission basis. So make sure to try and get those vials ready. It will get you a great head start when getting into the future missions. Now, my next recommendation. I know it's easier said than done. It is a tough grind, but I would really recommend having your wimps at R6 and both attacks research. Now, both attacks combined are going to cost 20 vials, but each attack only costs 10 vials. So right now, it is possible to get those wimps trained up to R6. That's going to be a grind. And then research those attacks. They're going to be well worth it. They're going to make those battles from level 41 to 46 that much easier. Another recommendation that I have, not necessary, but just a recommendation, is have your vehicle factory and barracks ranked as high as possible. Mine are maxed out at level 15 right now. I would say try and get them to level 13 at least. I think that's a good goal for being at level 40. I know it's a big ask, but again, it's going to help with some of those more expensive units that are coming down the line. It's going to help ease some of those special resource costs for them and reduce the time that it takes to produce them. It's a really good investment. Make sure to focus on that. Now, the other thing I'm going to recommend here is make sure you specifically have 11.5 thousand concrete and 8.6 lumber ready to go for when the update drops. Now, the reason for that is the first thing you want to do immediately is build that chem storage facility. That's going to be your very first mission, right? And I'm sure it's going to take about 24 hours to build, and we can go take a look at that now here. But what I'm talking about is if you go into resources and you scroll over, this is going to be your chem storage facility. So only 4,500 concrete and 3,300 lumber. It's going to take 1 day, but it is going to increase your vial capacity by 50, meaning that it's going to put you at 60 vials total for your storage. And again, that is the first mission, followed by a lovely sweatshop mission that requires you to make 3 hazmat suits. So it would help if you run that hazmat suit production alongside building your chemical storage facility, just to give you that slight boost and getting those missions done. Again, the hazmat suit mission is the mission coming right after the building the chemical storage facility. And then right after that, and you fight some rebel encounters, the next thing it's going to have you build is going to be your chemical storage, or your chemical, what's it called? Yes, your chemical weapons lab. This is just like an armored shop, guys. This allows you to build those new chemical units that are coming out. It also increases your chemical vial storage by 10. So if you have the storage facility and the weapons lab, that's going to put you at 70 total. It's going to cost a decent amount of population. It's going to take you 1 day and 12 hours. So make sure to get through those first missions as quickly as possible so you can get this chemical weapons lab. That's just going to give you a boost in getting to those chemical weapon units. But don't produce them right away. Save those vials because you will have missions requiring you to use those vials um, to build units. So wait for those missions to build those units. You don't want to accidentally soft lock yourself out of chem. Again, you can do the rebel encounters to get those vials back, but it's just a recommendation on my end. And lastly, guys, the last thing that I would have to prepare for the next update is going to make sure that all of your secondary, your tier 2 resource mills and your tier 1 resource nodes are upgraded as high as possible. This next update is going to cost a lot of resources, and you want to make sure you're producing as efficiently as possible. So again, guys, make sure to get those ranked up very high. Guys, that's all I have in terms of recommendations. I appreciate you tuning back in. We had a fantastic day yesterday. Thank you for helping me get my first video over 200 views. That's a huge success. I appreciate all the love and support in the community. And I don't see Boss Strike coming soon just yet. So again, just make sure to get in that guild and focus on resources and focus on those vehicle factories. But once we see PvP and Boss Strikes coming, that's when I'd really hone in on getting your repair bays ranked up. But guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you for tuning in to another Hobby Hangout video. And make sure to check out the stream. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 9th. I said it was June 9th in my last video, but yes, this Wednesday, July 9th at 6 p.m. EST. Make sure to check that out. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for checking out the video.